We now leave Fife over the Forth Road Bridge, built in 1964 and Europe's fifth longest. Alongside is the rail bridge, dating from 74 years earlier. It took 7 years, 59,000 tonnes of steel and the lives of 58 men to build. A third crossing is currently being planned. South Queensferry takes its name from Queen Margaret, who gave pilgrims free passage here on their way to St Andrews. A little out of town is Dalmeny Kirk, an outstanding, well-preserved Romanesque parish church dating from the mid-12th century, whilst Dalmeny House is a 19th century Gothic extravaganza, seat of the Earls of Rosebery, open at times. Both are to be found in amongst the farmland that rises up from South Queensferry. We now bypass South Queensferry and head towards Hopetoun House, whose setting, architecture and contents combine to make it one of Scotland's greatest houses. It's open to the public. In addition, a series of special events are held throughout the year. The Gate Lodge guards the long drive leading into a private and privileged world. The ha-ha is very clear, a hidden wall and ditch which keeps the grazing stock away from the manicured lawns, but is unseen from the house, giving the appearance of one large expanse of grass. The house is mainly the work of William Adam and his sons John and Robert. Indeed, Hopetoun is actually portrayed on Adam's tomb at Greyfriars Kirk. Started in 1699 for the first Earl of Hopetoun, who was ennobled at the age of 22 by King James II, because John Hope, the Earl's father, is said to have saved the life of the king in a shipwreck in 1682, when he himself was drowned. King George IV visited General Sir John Hope, the 3rd Earl, in 1822 and knighted Sir Henry Raeburn. The name Hopetoun was formerly attached to the village of Leadhills on the vast estates of the Hopes and transferred here to Abercorn. The estate today is still run by the present Marquess, whilst the house was transferred to a charitable trust some years ago. Nearby is another National Trust for Scotland property, the House of the Binns, home to the DL family since 1612. The house contains a fascinating collection of portraits, furniture and porcelain. Tam DL, a Labour MP for over 42 years, who, as the longest-serving Member of Parliament, was known as the Father of the House. His ancestor and namesake, General Tam DL, was Commander-in-Chief of Scotland at the time of Charles II. He was ruthless in his persecution of the Covenanters, later imprisoned in the Tower of London, only to escape the country and subsequently commanded the Tsar's armies in Russia.